If you don't get your sleep right, urges triple, motivation collapses, and relapse becomes almost guaranteed at the start of a NoFap streak. So today I'll show you the sleep essentials that every man needs, not just on NoFap, but especially on NoFap. I'm Nicholas. I've been through the ups and downs of NoFap myself, and I coach men to quit porn for good. I've seen one pattern over and over again, which is the guys who sleep well don't relapse. The ones who don't eventually crash. When you have poor sleep, your brain, your melatonin levels, everything gets fucked up. You will have lower willpower. You will have higher cravings. And ultimately, what you really crave is that you want more sleep. But it will show up in different ways. And most certainly, it will show up as urges for people who have just recently quit porn or are struggling to quit porn right now. Sleep deprivation spikes dopamine sensitivity. So if you see a softcore picture of some lady in a bikini, you will be more reactive. Even if you just hear me say a lady in a bikini, you may be more reactive to that just because your sleep is either poor or is not long enough. Good sleep is the built-in protection against everything. Your immune system is better, your urges will be lower, everything will just be more flawless. Evening rituals are very essential for NoFap success. So 1 hour before bed, I recommend turning off your blue light, which can mean putting a full red light filter on your phone. If you're interested in that, check out my channel. I made a couple of videos on that specifically, because the blue light kind of messes with your dopamine. It can burn out your dopamine system if you use too much blue light on your screens during the day, but especially during the night, it can hurt you extremely. So another thing is nighttime stress, loneliness, and like empty feelings are a risk. They can cause urges. So an easy way to fix this is to journal before sleeping, depending on, is it a emotional issue that is causing you to have like a stress, or is it like overwhelm or burning out that is causing you to have stress? Do you have too much on your plate, or do you have too little on your plate? Basically, these are the two options. If you have too much, write down exactly what you're going to do tomorrow so you have a clear picture. If you have too little, write down what's going on and what are the potential ways to fix your loneliness, or fix your purposelessness. If you have like a purpose, if you have a goal for the current season of your life, that's the thing that you want to focus on. Even if you have other things blocking you from even making any progress, there is certainly ways to make progress no matter what your goal is. Every single situation requires a different solution, but again, this is, at this point, it's very specific. If you need coaching, check out the bottom link in the description. If you have relapsed on your phone before, don't have your phone in your room for the first couple of nights, because why would you make it easier for yourself to relapse? Are you planning on relapsing? Well, if not, just take out your phone either into another room or just the other side, if you have like a bigger room where you don't just reach over accidentally and have your phone in your hand already. The same thing goes for an alarm clock. Why do you use your alarm clock on your phone when you have relapsed before in the morning or whatever in the middle of the night? Because you ended up having your phone in your hand and you lying in your bed. Doesn't make sense. Is this a long-term fix? Absolutely not. You will have, and you can have, the willpower to resist watching porn just because you have your phone in your hand and you're in bed. Sure, that doesn't mean that you have to watch porn, but in the first couple of days when you are going to have urges anyways and you know that, why would you plan for failure? But this is basically you creating an environment that helps you relapse rather than helping you to be productive and stay clear of porn. So the morning is very, very important. Having morning sunlight is very good, but also if you don't have sunlight when you wake up, you can just buy a lamp that is very, very bright. Turn on your bright lights in your room as well. Make it as bright as possible and optimally have it a little bit higher than horizontal to your eyes, and it will be waking you up as if it was sunlight. It's not as good, but it's close enough. Right. Taking a morning walk, always good, but a lot of us don't have time. If you have a way to have control over your own schedule, going to the gym in the morning is very good, not just because you go to the gym and you're able to train fasted, but you need to walk. You either need to walk to the car or to the public transport. And when you walk in the morning, it is extremely, extremely healthy. It sets your sleep up for the next evening. Super, super useful and so, so underrated. If you want the best sleep that you can have, make sure that you're quiet and dark room is cold, just around 18 to 20 degrees, and make it as dark as possible. Making it as quiet as possible is not that important. You can always use a noise machine or just like a speaker as well, just to put noise through, and that helps a lot. So, blackout curtains, in my experience, work better than a sleep mask because I take off my sleep mask during sleep, but your experience may vary. A sleep mask is a very cheap way to fix your evenings and fix your sleep. And the bottom line is if you're struggling with urges, don't fight harder, sleep better, set your evenings, your mornings, and your environment up for success. That's the real foundation of a strong streak. It will literally make it easier for you to dismiss the urges. You still have to dismiss the urges, but it will be a lot easier. If you found this useful, please hit subscribe. I've got more essential videos coming: stress management, urge surfing, flatline, and much more. If you're serious about quitting porn and you have a real issue or you just need accountability, check the link below. I offer coaching and accountability for men one on one, and you can get your first consultation for free. Remember, NoFap is not about willpower alone. It's about building the systems that make you the success that you want to be. Sleep is the first and most fundamental system. It is more impactful than any other habit combined. Watch how much you sleep, make sure you wake up when you decide to wake up, and everything will be good.